Welcome to our today's dutiful topic 57 ways to become comfortable in taking tough decisions and acting upon them, plus 10 questions we need to ask when faced with a tough decision in life. For real validation of this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expression, accent, grammar, my looks, and even this video's background. For the content of this video, please ask. And if you need tips on any specific topic, please let me know. Claim your free session with absolutely no strings attached for overcoming your personal, professional, business, and relationship issues and challenges. Kindly subscribe to the channel and like the videos you feel adds value, plus share this message about free coaching session and the videos with your near and dear ones. To avail your free session, please email on the email ID given on either of our website. Now coming back to our topic. 57 ways to become comfortable in taking tough decisions and acting upon them. First, accept the fact that you cannot see the future and therefore cannot make perfect decisions. Accept the fact that your decision could go wrong. Identify all the different ways the situation can become worse and then prepare for the same proactively in advance on how to mitigate should it go wrong. Understand that you cannot identify and control all the variables that will determine how things turn out in future. Instead, focus on those variables that matters the most to you and those within your area of control and influence. Take full ownership of your decision. Don't wait for others to give an approval. Plus, don't wait for consensus, because in complex decisions, a consensus may never happen and will create delays. Remember that we can only control our decision-making process and what actions we take and cannot control outcomes. Accepting and realizing this can relieve a lot of stress and can make your creative intuition to work favorably for you. Identify what you know and what you do not know. Identify what information you have and what minimum information you need to make informed guess or decision. But ensure that you don't get paralyzed with information overload. Sort, sift, organize, and with focus, separate the crucial information that would help you. Identify what you need to change within yourself, your beliefs, your pet peeves, your assumptions, your perception to see the pictures from different angles. Identify what is the minimum level outcome that you can live with. Identify what is negotiable, meaning all that you can give up or live without, and what is absolutely minimal needed for you to have win-win. Identify what resources you have. Identify what resources you need. Identify what you need to change with yourself, your beliefs, your pet peeves, your assumptions, your perceptions to see the picture from different angles. Set a date and time when you will make your final decision and stick to it. When you decide in advance on a deadline for your final decision, your mind will respond automatically by gradually shutting down the never-ending stream of new things to consider. You need to set a deadline also to prevent yourself from missing important information. You do not want to make a rash decision impulsively before considering all the important variables. If there is nothing else you can reasonably expect to discover, force yourself to make a decision right now and then sleep on it for 24 hours. If the decision still feels like the right one 24 hours later, then make it your final decision. If there are people you need to talk to or question you need to ask, make a time-bound plan to follow through on those things. Psychological research has literally found that our intuition guides us to make better decisions after our brains have time to sift through new data or new experiences unconsciously. At times, you will not be happy with any of the options you're thinking about because they're not right for who you are. At other times, there could be two choices. Both of them would make sense, like picking between taking summer courses or going backpacking right after graduation. Explore all the available options, alternatives, possibilities, choices. Think long term. Evaluate all your options and make a pros and cons list. Pretend as if you're advising a friend. Weigh the cost of failure. Practice and exercise decision-making muscles by regularly going for disrupting your habits, plan, etc. to improve. Examine outcome and make adjustment. Don't choose something just because you're supposed to. Don't take decisions when you are under pressure. Don't take decisions when you are feeling very elated either. Become assertive to avoid working as per others' directives. Consider where or not you will be able to look proudly into the mirror after taking the decision. Meditate and listen to your instincts. Meditate on how it affects balance within your life. Make mistakes and learn from them. Learn to handle your fears by taking decisions in the areas of your fears. If you find that you have to talk yourself into something to convince yourself, it is usually a bad decision. Contemplate options and select the one that you feel a sense of excitement for. Take a step back and try to stop thinking so much. Focus on completing action. Be committed. Determine if it is one way, that is no comeback, or two-way decision can still change and impact the outcome. Accept that there is never a single right answer or solution. Learn when to give up. Learn and practice how to take risks. Learn and practice how to bounce back from failures. Learn how to handle your stress. Learn how to give your 100%. Go with the flow. In some situations, taking the path of least resistance is often the best option. Challenge your choices, your assumptions, your solutions, and your experts who are guiding you. Ask for help from somewhere. Consider the best case scenario. Resist FOMO, the fear of missing out. Use the prioritization matrix of urgent, important, and focus only on what is important but not urgent as number one priority, and on what is urgent as well as important as only the emergency option. Choose your battles carefully. Don't take battles which have no value addition. Understand the problem. Rephrase the question and the problem. Learn to ask the right question. Because before you can make the right decision, you need to ask the right question. Limit the amount of information you take in. Learn to distinguish between an impulsive and intelligent decision making. Never take decisions because you are feeling guilty. Learn to let go of regrets. 10 questions we need to ask when faced with the tough decisions in life. Is this choice good for me? Is this choice good for my family? If I don't do this, will I regret it? What I am afraid of? What does my heart say? What I am really doing this for? Why I need to do it? Who am I really doing this for? Will I like myself after this decision? Can I cope with the fallout?